Hey, what's up, guys? Got a new Monster Hunter video today. Oh my goodness. I've been playing a lot recently, and this isn't really from a session. Like, I didn't record a massive amount of videos in the session that I got this game in, or this mission in. I mean, like the whole premise of wanting to record this game was because this is a quest called Rage Match. Rage Match is essentially what I consider to be the hardest mission in the entire game, clutch pivot grab. If I hadn't pivot grabbed there, it would have hit me and it would have hurt, and then I would have been Dragon Blighted, and Dragon Blight is definitely not good on a lance. But anyway, yes, I want to talk about what I'm using. Just really quickly, putting away my lance there was retarded. If you can avoid it, do not put away your lance unless you need to sharpen. That was really, really dumb. But anyway, set I'm using is, pretty much Ignitor Plus, which is, guard +2, friggin' Flame Aura or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's completely useless in this mission anyway. It's kind of useful if you're in Volcano, but other than that, it's really not that useful. I can't remember what else. I know my important ones are Guard +2, Evasion +2, and Razor Sharp. And you can get those with Ignitor Plus and gemming in the rest in Evasion +2. Evasion +2 isn't really useful, but I mean, unless I want to get like Speed Sharpen or something. I mean, I've never really been a huge fan of Speed Sharpen. Only if I was using like a Sharpness +1. Sword and Shield or something, and I don't even use Sword and Shield that often. I should have countered there. But yeah, Rage Match. 2 Devil Joes. I have never been able to complete this quest with randoms before. I've always had to have a partner with me. Oh, and also my weapon is the Elatrian Gleam. Best lance in the game. Well, best lance in the game against Devil Joe. And it's probably like, it's one of 2 lances I have. How little I lance. I mean, you're supposed to have a lance for every occasion. You're supposed to have a Gleam, a Byakuo, a Takemikazuchi, a friggin', electric lance. Well, wait, no, it's not called a Takemikazuchi, but it's called a... this is a great maneuver, by the way. Look at that shit. That was amazing. And there's the Dragonator. Dragonator does mondo fucking damage. Especially if all 4 spears hit. But yeah, Rage Match. I was going to talk about it. Rage Match is basically... 2 Devil Joes, but the second one doesn't show up until 5 actual minutes into the match. I should not have put my lance away there. That was retarded, and I got hit because of it. But yes, Rage Match, 2 Devil Joes. And so I would damage the first one. Well, of course you would. I mean, it's it's Monster Hunter. No, you know what my strategy is when I play Monster Hunter? Not kill the monster. And now that's retarded. Yes, essentially, Zerg the shit out of this Devil Joe. Like, playing defensive, like I'm doing right now, this guy gets eaten, which is not good, and I miss a dung bomb right here because I can't aim worth shit. I actually missed twice. That second one missed, but thankfully, the other guy hit. And if you could draw a counter, that would be really fucking retarded. And I'm kind of actually glad you can't, because that would make lances just over the top and dumb. Even though they already are over the top and dumb. I should have backstepped. Anyway, like I said, I've never been able to complete this quest with randoms before. I've always had to have like Ultima with me. Ultima and this was dumb. I should not have risked that. That was really, really dumb. And I should have just guarded. Shouldn't have bothered countering because I knew the counter wouldn't hit. And guarding would have just been all around safer. And this fucking... I swear to God, I thought like at any moment that level like 400 friggin' Switch Axe would start hack and slashing. Never hack and slash, by the way, when you're using a Swax. Just don't Does like no damage and it drains your stamina. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, never completed this quest with randoms. I keep repeating myself. I apologize, but second Joe shows up. Oh boy. But yeah, never completed this quest with randoms. Haven't tried very much. Fucking blinds me with the goddamn flashbang. I don't know why people use flashbangs against monsters that can't even fly or have wings, for that matter. It just makes no sense to me whatsoever. So yeah, now there are 2 Joes, and like I said before, I haven't tried this mission very much. Now I just decide to run circles because with my lance like not out, there's literally nothing I can do. I need to get my lance out and get under their feet and, you know, destroy them, but I can't do that since there are 2 fucking Joes going on at the same fucking time. And the dung bomb him. Thankfully it hits that time. Oh, this is fucking chaos. Like, this is what I consider to be the hardest mission in the game because, yeah. Also, if you're wondering why I paintballed that Joe, it's when you play Rage Match, you want to target the one that you weaken off the start and only focus on him. Don't do what I'm doing here. Don't get fucking, friggin', what's the word I'm looking for? Don't get tunnel visioned or else you'll get hit. And I almost died right there, but thankfully well, not died, but I almost, like, got dragon blighted, and that's definitely not good. But, yeah, never completed Rage Match with randoms, and I wanted to see if I could, so I turned on the PVR and started recording, and this is the result. And once again, I got tunnel visioned. Always focus on both at the same time if you can. Try and keep them in your line of view. That was pure luck. I should have died there. Wanted to use my life powder. Some other guy had the same idea. But yes, this mission's hard. It's like, even if you have a party member with you, this mission is fucking hard. You need to be so fast in killing that first Joe, because if you're not, this second one will just make it that much harder. It'd be really fucking dumb if the Joes had full health too. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but in a mission where got tunnel vision once again, and in a mission where there is more than one monster, the monsters, their health actually gets lowered by either 50% or 75%. I can't remember, but it's like, imagine if these 2 Joes had, you know, their maximum health on top of being spawned on at the same time. That would be just absolutely fucking bonkers, and there was nothing I could do there. I mean, like, really the only way I could get out of that situation is if I was just guarding, but I was already in the process of countering, so really nothing I could do there. Oh, and a lot of people, they don't know what Dragon Blight does and why it's so bad for, you know, lances in particular. Is Dragon Blight, whenever you're Dragon Blighted, your affinity, which is, you know, your chance of getting critical hits, goes down by 85%, which puts you in the negatives. And now you would think that, well, you can't, well, it's not like you can get negative crits, right? Well, that's not what they're called, but essentially, yes, you can get negative crits. They do less damage, and this was pure luck. That was a great move. Always cap the first Joe. And generally, if you do this quest with a team, generally you want 2 lances, and one of them has what's that? I think it's called Capture Guru, where if you paintball or have auto tracker, if you paintball or auto tracker one of the monsters and they're ready to capture, they start flashing on your screen, and that's when you know you set down a trap and you capture immediately so you can focus on the next thing. However, that's not at all easy because, you know, what if the Joe that isn't weak gets into the trap? And now this was, you know, me being fucking retarded because, I mean, I should have, like, just gotten inside a lot faster. because, I mean, I'm a lance. Like, they can't do shit to me. This guy starts eating. Oh, cannibalism. I love it. The other Joe's not even dead. I love Joe. Joe's so much fun to fight. I will admit this mission isn't exactly fun. I mean, there's not much in this game I consider bullshit, but this mission's bullshit. Oh, that's why I wanted to whip out the cheesy lance, even though I don't lance very often, and you can definitely tell that I'm not at all good at lancing. I mean, really with a lance, you want to be as aggressive as you possibly can, especially if you have guard +2. A lot of people also don't understand why guard +2 is so essential. I mean, like, they go, well, why wouldn't you just have, like, sharpness +1 or something? And you wouldn't want to have sharpness +1 on a set like this because, well, like, with how much you'll be attacking with the Elatrian Gleam and things like that, even though the Elatrian Gleam has some pretty decent sharpness, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. And I don't know why that guy fucking upswung. It got him hit, and it got me, you know, off into the races. But anyway, yeah, a lot of people say that, why wouldn't you just want, like, you know, sharpness +1, evasion +2, or, like, sharpness +1, element attack up, or status attack up, depending on what kind of lance you use. Or, like, something like that. Like, why do you need guard +2? Then I go, well, for one thing, what else are you going to use? Like, I mean, element attack up, I guess is pretty good. But, I mean, really, it's unnecessary. And there I completely missed that dung bomb. Don't think I hit him there, because I didn't. But, yeah, honestly, guard +2 is the best slot you can have. And what guard +2 does, and guard +1, is, for one thing, you take, you flinch less when you get hit, and it allows you to counter a lot of other attacks easier. So, like, you don't flinch and you're able to get an attack off immediately. And also, on another side, is when you guard and block something, you lose a lot less stamina, which is very useful because, you know, with a lance, you're going to be, you know, hit, 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 dodge, hit, 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 dodge, hit, 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 dodge, because that's, like, the fastest way you can do it. I don't know why these guys keep laying down traps. At this point, it's not really necessary because it's only one Joe. But, yes. What else do I want to talk about? Evasion +2, you could argue, isn't very necessary. I mean, in honesty, I probably should be using element attack up. I'm just dumb and don't want to put it on. Actually, yeah, I should fucking do that the next time I go on. Yeah, evasion +2 is pretty pointless with a lance, because, I mean, like, really with evasion, with the evasion boosters, you want, you use that on a, on like an SNS set or a SWAC set or something like that. You know, something that can't block very well, but the lance can block just fucking fine. You know, I seldom find use for evasion +2, so next time I come on, I'll get rid of it for element attack up, because that just seems better. And razor sharp, like I said, so I don't have to fucking sharpen every 5 seconds. There's some situations where wake up, computer. There are some situations where I prefer sharpness +1, and others where I prefer razor sharp. Usually for weapons that you attack often with, like, you know, the basis of the attack's damage is how often you attack. I prefer razor sharp, like with a lance and sword and shield and longsword. But for weapons that, you know, do big hits, you know, like great sword, friggin' great sword, hammer, and SWACs, I prefer sharpness +1. Because that's where all the damage lies. The few hits that you get in, you want to fucking count. So that's why I use sharpness +1. Plus, since you won't be hitting all that often, the more sharpening isn't really an issue. Oh, and also for those of you who think that you know how when you lance and you know that whole charge up counter attack thing, that does not do more damage. So aspiring lances out there, don't use that attack thinking it does more damage, because it doesn't. You're better off just up poking. Poke, 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 dodge. Poke, 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 dodge. I don't use lances very often because I find them incredibly boring. But like I said, I wanted to bring out the cheese, so I did. And, oh man, will I be able to win, or will someone triple cart in the last few minutes? I just don't know. But yes, like I said, if you can for this mission, always cap the first Joe. And if you can't, then, well, you'll need to kill him. And if you kill him, then you'll miss out on the carves, and you'll get less rewards because... well, like, there are some occasions where you'd want to cap Joe, and I don't know why I didn't get hit there. I should have been hit there. I got lucky. Hitbox is a little bit smaller than I thought it was. Not that guy over because I'm an asshole. But, yeah, there are some situations where you would want to kill Joe and others where you want to cap Joe. In a mission like this, you want to cap Joe first and then kill, because if you cap the first one, then you won't need to worry about carving, and you'll end up getting more overall rewards when you kill the second Joe. But other than that, you want to kill Joe, because even though you do get more rewards from capping, you get 4 carves from Joe, and killing Joe, you have a chance of carving fangs. And if you don't manage to break face, which is very common actually, then you can just carve fangs, and it'll be all well and good and stuff. So anyway, I think I actually talked about everything I want to talk about. Talked about flashbangs being dumb. Talked about everything like that. And I took that thing off of my fucking bucket list. Beating Rage Match with randoms. First carve is a fucking gem. Do not need them anymore. Oh, it's funny. Like, whenever I kill something now, it's just, I just seem to get really lucky nowadays. Wish I could have had that luck a few years ago. That would have been really nice. Ah. But yes, that's Rage Match. I was pretty sloppy as a lance. Should have done a little bit more work there. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and let me know if you want to see more of these, because, I don't know, Monster Hunter's fun, and I'll do more commentaries if you guys like them, so I'll see you guys later.